behind the cape. James Gunn went on Howard Stern to give the synopsis.
Who went on where?
To give the synopsis of Man of Tomorrow. Crazy.
Yep. So apparently we got a buddy film between Lex and Superman, because that's definitely where we left off in the first Superman movie. I thought first of all, he called it a sequel. That was the first thing I picked up on. Mm-hmm. I thought this wasn't a sequel. I thought we were doing a Superman anthology series, and we were still in Gods and Monsters, but now it is a sequel. So now ain't no more Gods and Monsters. I'll just let this man say whatever. Just let him just talk and talk and talk.
And that was an official announcement. Like, they made a whole to-do about the announcement for all the movies, and yet
several times over.
The only things that have even come to fruition so far is Superman and Creature Commandos. Was there anything else from that announcement video?
Peacemaker season 2.
But did he say that in the?
I don't know.
I don't think he said that in the video. I remember there was Booster Gold. There was
Jesus.
Did he announce the
Authority.
Batman and Robin one?
Batman, Brave and the Bold, the Authority. Island Paradise, or Paradise Isle, or some shit like that. Wonder Woman series.
Waller, Superman Legacy, Peacemaker season 2, yep. Lanterns, the Authority, Paradise Lost.
There it is.
The Brave and the Bold, Booster Gold, Supergirl, and Swamp Thing.
Woo! Booster Gold.
I've heard nothing about most of those.
I don't think we'll pick up right where we left off. There didn't seem to be any Easter egg. Not that I've seen, though. But probably people will dig now that they know what's coming up. But I didn't see anything in this film, the first Superman movie, that led directly to Brainiac. Mm. Or any other villain, really, to that matter. It felt like a setup for this to be a long ongoing thing between Lex and Clark. So, interesting pivot, especially coming off the heels. We'll know a lot after Supergirl. Yeah. I think that'll tell us a lot about what's going to happen in this next Superman film. So
for sure,
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I just obviously there being Superman the movie. I just don't know how I feel about the rest of the slate. Like, I don't know how much I care about anything that's not Superman, Batman, Lanterns. So, like, well, I do kind of want to see the Waller series, I guess. But then, like, most of those things I haven't heard about, so there's no hype.
Yeah.
So then, like, I don't care about most of those. I don't care about Booster Gold. I don't care about Paradise Lost.
Well, even if you heard someone about him, you wasn't going to be interested in Booster Gold.
Sure. I feel like
Solomon Grundy up next.
Yo, I feel like if I heard more, I'd be more enthused about the universe we're going into. But all I've heard about is Superman and Batman somewhat. And it's a Batman I don't even care about either, because we've got Matt Reeves' Batman.
Be really cool to see them do Mongol and then do Brainiac, maybe. Yeah. So, are you talking about in the same film? I feel like that'll be a nice layer, like A villain, B villain kind of thing. James doesn't feel like the type of guy, or at least from what I've seen, to take a long time to flesh out villains. He's more of a one shot, one story in a moment in time type of guy when it comes to his antagonists. He doesn't really do a long, drawn out history. Like, if you look at Ego, if you look at the High Evolutionary, if you look at Ronan from the first Guardians, none of them, we didn't get any deep character history. None of the villains really carried over, except for the chick who created Adam Warlock. There really isn't any. I think the deepest rooted antagonist, if you can even really call it that he has in his superhero makeup is what's the name's daddy? What's the dude who played in Alter Carbon?
Joel Kinnaman. And
then his dad is, I think, in the series, and he's been, fucking with Peacemaker. But that's the longest connection that we have to an antagonist in a James Gunn story so far that I can remember, that I can recall. So if that's how we're gonna do it, then yeah, give me dynamos, give me big time. That's why I don't have time for Solomon Grundy, because I know he's not going to have time. He's not going to take the time and the care to flesh out a Solomon Grundy. So yeah, stick with the big, larger than life type, antagonist, because that's going to work the best, I think, in his style of presenting them.
So I believe we talked some weeks ago about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre bidding, and it looks like A24 and Glenn Powell are leading the race.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. They said they're closing in on the deal. Shout out to Glenn. Shout out to my boy Chad Powers.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with it. A24, good enough film studio. So
now, what are we gonna do with it? Again, this is a horror resurgence.
Yep. That's why you got to bid big money on this one.
Some shit, man. Do the thing. Do the thing.
I mean, you got to go out here and compete with him and Weapons.
Well, not this year. Not this year, but just going forward.
I just wanted to say the Poonaverse. That's
Jesus Christ.
Really all I wanted to do.
but there are, other studios gearing up to try to be the next big thing. I think, Glenn has similar targets to some of these other major studios, So
For sure.
Should be interesting.
For sure. You had a quote from Adam Silver about streaming.
Oh, my goodness. So, much like the NFL, we talked about a couple weeks, has turned into a, primarily streaming product if you want to see the majority of the games in the season. Well, the NBA is no different. The NBA has a similar model where they're going to be split up between, a bunch of different streaming services, Peacock, and I think you can watch NBA games on HBO Max, and all the Prime, all kind of stuff, right? So that can get expensive, if you're a real devout NBA fan and, you're just on a workable income, not necessarily trying to break the bank on one sports season, but Adam Silver says, fuck that, brokey. Just watch the highlights. Adam Silver says fans who can't afford streaming services can still watch free highlights, calling the NBA a highlight sport.
No.
Hey, listen, man.
Absolutely not.
I think David Stern was a crooked criminal, but he was 1,000 times the NBA commissioner that this guy is.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 times.
Yep.
Good luck on those hopes of running Disney next, brother. I don't. But then again, they find a way to fail up, don't they?
They have an unnatural allegiance to losers. So, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense because you already have a viewership problem. And now here you are telling me I shouldn't even be worried about watching the full game.
Fuck the game.
I can just watch the highlights.
Fuck the game, bro. So now here I am spending my $200 a year trying to watch all the NBA games. I'm like, oh, word?
Yeah.
Bad. All right. Shit, I forgot. I can get YouTube for the free ski. You feel me? We can do NBA highlights right as the game is ending. Bet. Adam Silver told me this is a highlight sport. Fuck the games.
Yep.
Talking about the games? The games?
Why would anybody want to watch them?
Not the highlight, not the dunks, not the selly threes.
Nope.
The turnaround no look jumpers.
Nope.
But the games? You talking about a game?
Yep, makes perfect sense. That's why I'm actually glad, because college football is going through the same thing pretty much. But I'm glad they live stream all of those games on YouTube. You can pretty much find whatever college football game, except Buffalo versus Kent State, which I found out yesterday, because I bet on Buffalo, and they almost lost, by the way. Crazy. Anyway, you can pretty much find whatever game you're looking for on YouTube.
It is Buffalo.
But it's Kent State.
It's a lot of confidence for Buffalo. I mean,
but
it's Buffalo.
True, but it's Kent State.
I mean, it sounds like a dead heat to me. Sounds like a knockdown, drag them out to me.
If there are worse teams, and I said that with an S, than Buffalo, it's Kent State and Akron.
I don't think you can call it worse when y'all all down there at the bottom of the barrel.
Sure. Taye Diggs has beef with Peacock because his show did great, and they're doing absolutely nothing with it.
Taye Diggs was on The Breakfast Club speaking the praises of Best Man Holiday, which I think we talked about that when Best Man Holiday came out, that Didn't we review Batman Holiday?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all go check that out. But one of the most reviewed, or excuse me, one of the most viewed properties on Peacock to this day is still Best Man Holiday, that series. And there's no planned follow-ups on that series.
It was really good too.
I thought it ended on a weird little cliffhanger with, Taye Diggs' character, not Taye Diggs, what is the man's name? Harper. His character kind of being the asshole of the series. Like, he had already had his asshole arc. We didn't need to. He had it twice, actually.
Yeah.
But, I think that was like supposed to lead us into something bigger for Harper. But, we unfortunately, they let that shit flutter in the wind. It was a little too block.
Yeah.
It was like, hold on, wait. We got Not Lathan. We got Orange Chestnut. We got Harold Perrineau.
Mm-hmm.
We got Taye Diggs. All they heard, we got Regina Hall. All they heard was
black.
ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Oh, whoa. That looks like a white production budget. One season seems good for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because none of these streaming companies like to make, well, first of all, they don't like to make things for black people, but they don't like to make money. Peacock, Disney Plus, HBO Max at times.
They don't want it.
I don't get it. WWE Raw is moving their time, their live stream time.
Hey y'all,
because of Monday Night Football.
I don't know if this is Saudi Arabia doing this, not Saudi Arabia. TKL doing this. I don't know if it's ESPN, but there's been a few moves since they announced this merger that has made me think that that WWE has put themselves in a spot to like get manhandled by Disney. And so like they came out and announced the partnership, right? The news broke. Triple H does his big news conference on Good Morning America. And then the official word was, all right, this is coming in 2026. Within that same week, it's like, no, fuck that. We coming in September. What? What? And who decided that? I just heard Triple H say 2026. It's not September 8, 2026. And then, so now, obviously, last week, if you had any wrestling and football fans, you noticed that Monday Night Football was going on at the same time as Monday Night Raw. Well, I don't think you're going to be having that problem anymore. And I also think you're going to be getting your quote-unquote main event fights, not really the main event, but really the main event, before that 8 o'clock hour in Raw, just so that you're not running too deep into Monday Night Football. I absolutely think they're moving out of the way of Monday Night Football. 1,000%. What that has to do with showing WWE PLEs, no fucking clue. So why is it happening?
PLEs is so funny to me.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's a pay-per-view, but
Yes.
we'll just call it whatever they're calling it these days.
Sure.
Paid live events.
Yeah.
It means we can charge you $70,000 a ticket. No shit, Josh. That's what WrestleMania tickets are going for right now.
Wait, what?
If you want to get on the floor. Oh, yeah. No. You missed the whole breakdown. So we were looking at, well, we weren't going to go, but we were just looking at the tickets for SummerSlam, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have them set up in these packages.
Mm.
You get like a fan experience the day before, which means you get to go in and shake hands with the superstars or whatever and talk shit, take a picture, whatever. They may feed you or some shit like that. So it includes your hotel room, fan experience, maybe like a ride, transportation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They have a silver, a bronze, and a gold tier, basically.
Okay.
And even within the fan experiences, those tiers can determine what type of superstar you meet too. So it ain't just like a thing we all about to meet up together. No. Like one of them will be like, oh, you'll get to see LA Knight, or you'll get to see CM Punk, or you'll be able to see Liv Morgan, or one of the big ones, Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably like the gold or some shit like that, or the elite or whatever. But then on the basic side, you might fuck around and go shake hands with Paul Heyman.
Fam. No.
He might walk in the room like, my name is Paul Heyman.
That's crazy. Nope. No deal.
Which would be awesome for me. I would like that. But yeah, no, that should have run you $25,000.
That's insane.
That should have run you $25,000, Josh. It's getting as high as floor seats at an NBA game.
Yeah.
And that's not even the floor. You could be sitting somewhere in the first bowl and have paid upwards of 10, 15, maybe even $20,000 for a paid live event to WWE.
Do they not realize that they have a demographic that is not rich?
I don't know how long this can last. I feel like they're maxing people out, and at some point the dam's got to break, because as much as they show cheering crowds on the shows right throughout the week and at the live events, and I think a lot of that is genuine, those folks have a breaking point as well. And I just don't think people gonna be, starving to go see WWE events. So at some point, either the value of the price has to skyrocket, because certainly walking in this building, sitting here and watching you guys do your thing is not worth tens of thousands of dollars. Or, maybe we go back to to TKO and tell them, hey, maybe we need to back down just a little bit. Like, we came in a little bit strong. Mm-hmm. I know y'all getting your way over there with the PGA Tour. That's who you need to run it up with. That crowd, that's who you run that shit up with.
Absolutely.
Okay? Charge them out the ass. Get them prices up. Yeah, this WWE crowd is closer to NASCAR than they are the golf crowd.
1,000%.
Closer to NASCAR than they are the golf crowd. You're going to have to readjust. I don't know how longer they can squeeze people like they are right now.
It's wrestling, fam. Like, you cater to a lower class demographic. You just do a working class and lower demographic mostly. I mean, I guess there's somebody out there paying $25,000.
No, they paying right now. They're paying right now. I just don't know how long.
Yeah, I agree with that.